Okay, good morning. So this is a live class, live streaming from Millerton, New York, for Office for the Aging at the Community Center, at the Friendship Center, Dutchess County. So I'm going to welcome everyone. And because we are in a senior center, if there's doors opening, phones ringing, chairs moving, you know that's why. So let's start in a nice comfortable position. Let's start to settle in. So it's always important to think about your seated posture. We want to just lift up our heart and lengthen from within so that the crown of our head, you can imagine a beautiful ribbon just holding you up. And we relax our jaw, let our tongue just be as we either keep our eyes open, you can close them, or soften your gaze. And just take a few moments here, noticing your breath. Notice it float in through your nose. And just allow it to just flow out through your nose. And sitting nice and tall with our heart nice and high, crown of the head to the ceiling, you should be able to breathe with ease. So these classes, these live stream classes are always safe for those with osteoarthritis, and those with bone issues, even osteopenia or osteoporosis. When we move our spine, we do it safely. So just take a few more moments. And then let's extend our arms out to the side. Just bring them shoulder height, but take an inhale and then reach them out even more on your exhale. Just reach so that you feel sensations going up your arms. Reach out one more moment here, and then we'll bring our hands to our hearts. And from here, just drop your chin and we'll hold some appreciation. We'll bow to our heart. Maybe thank your heart for all it does. And then relax your hands and just do some soft neck rolls. Nice and easy. So we work on all of our joints, and then we'll put all those movements together in a little flow. And when you're done with your neck, I'll just notice that your crown of the head is toward the ceiling. Just take your time, just like nature. There's never a hurry, never a rush, and everything gets done. Nice. So let's bring our arms out once again. Turn your palms so they face the ceiling, and then bring your hands to your shoulders. Nice. And then let's bring our elbows to the front, and then lift them up. And then bring them back, open up, create space in your heart, bring them down. We're going to make 2 more circles, just like that. Lift them up nice and slow. Just feel the movement in your shoulders. Nice. Let's bring our arms out again, palms up. Inhale, reach them out and lift up nice and tall. Let's clasp our hands together. Interlace your fingers, except for your thumb. 4 fingers. We'll make a little steeple here. So inhale and rise. Can we rise even a little more? And it doesn't matter if your arms can come overhead or even out to the front is fine, wherever they go. Just see if we can just lift one more. Inhale, and we'll bring our palms together and we'll bring them down that center line, forehead, lips, heart. Nice, and then just press them together. Just go down as low as your wrists allow you to go. So we get some movement in our wrist joint. And when we go push down, we don't want to flex over. So stay nice and tall. And just take a moment and press so that you feel movement and activation going all the way up your arm, even across your upper chest. Nice. And then we'll open up our hands, just open them wide. Open like this, so your finger pads are pressing against each other, and then just press, press, press. Here again, you should feel activation going up all your arms to your upper chest. Press, press. Nice. Inhale, rise up once again. Widen your fingers as far as you can, and then squeeze as tight as you can. We make a nice strong fist. Open as if you're making a nice star, and then fist. And we'll go all the way down to our shoulder height. Every time you reach out, lengthen your arms a couple more inches. Reach, reach, reach. Nice and strong. We're going to work our way up. Reaching. Nice. And now we play the piano, moving all the fingers. Move your wrists. Let's move our elbows as well. Warming up all that fluid before we move on. Nice. Let's rest our hands on our thighs and then inhale. Lift up, lengthen from your crown with a nice long spine. Lean forward. Nice. So we hinge at the hips. Keep your shoulders down. Take one breath here and then inhale. Come back up. 2 more times, just like that. So inhale, lift up through your crown. Exhale, we hinge right at the hips. Whoops. And we come back up. That's what happens in a senior center. And let's lift one more time. And we go down. Nice. Let's come back up. We just worked on hip flexion. Let's continue with that. So let's bring our right knee up. Lift it up and bring it down. 2 more times. Just lift up. Can we stay nice and tall? Lift and lower. Lift and lower. We'll do the same thing on the other side. So lift and lower. Lift and lower. Lift and lower. And now we'll do some functional movements. We'll lift up, starting with our right leg, and we'll just bring it off to the side. So lift up and over. Great movement, great exercise, helps us get in and out of cars. Nice. And then we'll do the other leg. So when you're ready, lift up and over. Take your time. Just go as high as you can. Never force anything. Safety is the most important thing. Let's work on our knees. So we'll just extend one foot and then bring it down. We'll do the other one. As you lift out, bring your toes close to your face. Feel that energy go out and hug your muscles to your bones as your leg is nice and long. Same thing. Couple more on each side. Reach out and nice. Okay, now let's take our right foot, lift it out, bring your toes. So we want to bring your toes as close to your face as possible. So we charge through our heel and then point your foot. Bring your toes as far away as you can. And bring them back, far away, back to the front, to your nose, toward your face, and away. And then with your feet, just make about 3 circles in each direction. Nice, just warming up. And then we'll do the same thing with the other leg. So charge through your heel, hug your muscles to your bones, bring your toes as close to your nose as you can. Squeeze and then point. Nice, far away, bring them back up and send them out. Back up one more time toward your nose and send them out. And then go ahead and make 3 circles in each direction with your foot. Okay, so September, you might know, is National Fall Prevention and Awareness Month. So we do exercises just to bring awareness on how we can prevent falls and how strength in your lower body has a lot to do with balance and fall prevention. Not only lower body, but also when we have good posture, when we stand straight and tall, as we lift our heart, bring our crown of the head. Good posture influences balance so much. So good posture is so important. But right now, we're going to work on some lower body strength, but in particular, the toes. Okay. They help so much with balance, and studies have actually shown that weakness and lack of mobility in the big toe is such an important indicator of impaired balance in older people. So we'll work on our feet a little bit right now, and the big toe. So let's lift up the balls of our feet and our toes. Keep your heels on the floor. So make almost like a fist with your feet. Scrunch up your toes, squeeze them as hard as you can. And then you might even have a little cramp, but that's okay. Then bring them up, wiggle them around. And we're going to do that 2 more times. So flex, so we flex. And really make a fist with your feet, with your toes. So scrunch, scrunch, scrunch. And now wiggle them around, spread them apart. So sometimes it's really hard. The more we wear shoes, and sometimes as we age, the shoes seem to be stronger, making our feet less mobile. And so we don't get enough information from our feet, and it's harder to move your toes in shoes that kind of confine our feet. So it's always important to wiggle them around and move them around. We're gonna squeeze them one more time. So just squeeze as hard as you can. Squeeze, squeeze, to the extent that you can if you have your shoes. If you're at home, you wanna take off your shoes, go ahead, do that. If you want to take off your shoes here, you can do that too. And then wiggle them around. Okay, let's put our feet back on the ground. Now, lift up only your big toe. Press down with the other 4. Can we do that even with our shoes? Lift up. Now, press your big toe down and lift up the other 8 toes. Nice. Press with your big toe. Press into the floor or your mat. And then switch. Once again, lift up your big toe. Nice. Press into the floor, the mat with the other 8. And switch once again, lifting up, pressing with your big toes. And the 4 toes lift up. And one last time. Big toe presses. 8 toes up. Nice. And then just wiggle your toes around. And as you look at them, spread them apart as wide as you can. See if you can get as much space, wow, as you can between your pinky toe and your big toe. So just widen. Nice. And then wiggle them around. Okay. So if you're at home and when you go home, maybe just walk around the house a little bit with socks on. Make sure you don't slip, or better yet, bare feet. This way you get in all the information, different textures, different temperatures, so all that input comes through your feet to your brain. It helps us, walking, standing up. It helps us with balance. So let's put all these movements together, okay? So let's lift up our arms, reach up. If you want, you can clasp your hands together, interlace, lift your forefingers up higher. Maybe take a little back bend, lift your heart up. Nice, and then we'll release our hands. Let's bring them to our thighs, and then we'll lengthen out with our heart again, leading. And let's come back, and we'll grab our right leg. We'll bring it up, just like we did before, but it doesn't really matter how high you bring it up. Just give it a nice hug. And then we'll extend it. So reach out at the same time. Bring your arms out to a diagonal. And then bring your leg down, bring your arms down at the same time. Maybe see if you can grab underneath your chair. And then give yourself a little back bend. Let your heart just shine right out. And then we'll move to the other leg. We'll extend it first. Extend your arms. And then we're going to give that leg a little hug. Nice. We can do this. Lift up nice and tall. And we'll put that leg down. Put your hands on your thighs, close to your knees. Lengthen. And then come on all the way back up. Reaching. You can clasp your hands together. Lift up or just keep them together. Lifting. Do that little back bend. And then we'll bring our hands all the way down. Graze that center line, your forehead, your lips, all the way to your heart. Okay, sometimes we need to move slowly. Other times we need more of a faster pace. So we'll pick up the pace just a little bit. That was kind of like a warm-up round, okay? And we'll just see if we can use and have one movement, one breath. All right, so we'll settle in here, and then here we go. You can sit right there. Inhale, let's reach up, lengthen. Exhale, let it out. Bring your hands to your knees, long spine. Inhale, can we grab our right leg? Exhale, extend, bring your arms to the diagonal. Inhale, leg down, arms down, heart out. Exhale, extend the other leg, reaching out. Inhale, grab it. Exhale, long spine. Breathe in as you rise to shine. Exhale, we bring our hands back to heart. How are we doing? We have one more, we can do it? Great, okay. So inhale, reach up. Exhale, long spine, reach, heart nice and long. Inhale, grab your right leg. Exhale, let it out. Inhale, leg down, arms down, heart out. Exhale, other leg comes out, arms out. Inhale, let's grab it and give it a nice hug. Exhale, down. Inhale, rise up. And exhale, let's bring our hands to heart. Whew, how are we doing? Great? Okay, now we're going to stand up. Make sure safety is the most important thing. Make sure we can hold on to the chair, okay? We need to practice our balancing, standing on one foot, getting all that information, rooting down, but lifting up. So let's take our time, stand up. And if you don't want to stand up, it's okay. You can, that's okay, no problem. All right, okay. All right, so we can either stand alongside the chair or behind the chair. I'm going to stand alongside just so that you can see. So before we do anything, let's bring our feet together. Okay, And then lift up, lengthen from within, lift your heart. Don't worry about your shoulders. We're gonna work on strengthening the muscles in the back when we move to our resistance bands. But in the meantime, just relax your jaw and lift your heart, lift the crown of your head. Okay, now you should be able to breathe with ease. From here, transfer the weight to the right foot. Lift up your left so that we come up right on the ball of our foot. Let me show you this way. Nice. And then rotate that knee out. So rotate out. So your knee more or less faces the side. And right now, you have your heel right over your ankle. You can always hold the chair, but just to practice balance, root down with your right foot. Lift your upper body, lift the crown of your head to the ceiling, and just practice lifting up the ball of your left foot, putting it down. Lifting it up once again, and putting it down. We'll do that one more time. Nice. Now, if it's in your practice today, if you feel like you want to challenge yourself a little bit more, make sure you know you have the chair. We'll do the same thing. We root down with the right, extend, and rotate your left leg out. And then as you lift your upper body, find your stability, and then just go ahead and place that left foot on your calf. And then root in, always know that you have the chair. Okay, crown of the head to the ceiling. So push in the sole of your foot with your calf and push your calf into the sole of your foot. Nice. And if you want, hold on to the chair, extend an arm. Extend two if you want. These are your branches. We're a tree. Beautiful trees. If it's, you want a little windy, we can move. That's okay. And then we'll bring that foot down. Shake out your right leg. Shake out that tree trunk. So it's important to understand that balance is something that if we don't use it and if we don't practice, we lose it. But it's not like you have to spend 10 minutes a day practicing your balance. We all wash our face. If you want, practice washing your face on one foot. You have the sink right there. So you just incorporate it. You have to wash a coffee mug. The sink is right there. Try to wash it on one foot. And if you start to move or lose your balance, you have that sink right there. But always, when we incorporate it into our daily activities, just remember that safety is the most important thing. All right, so now we'll do it on the other foot. So here again, we want to root down. Take your right foot now and just bring it up on the ball of your foot. Externally rotate so that your heel's over your ankle. Nice and tall here. Hold on if you need to, and lift the ball of your foot. Nice. Lift it again. You can have your hands up your heart, down, or you can already practice extending your branches. All right. Now, when you're ready, keep that extension and maybe just place your foot on your calf. Nice. Root down like a nice, strong tree. And you can lift. Nice. And then you want to maybe move. You want to press into your calf with the sole of your foot. And you want to press your calf into the sole of your foot. Oh, when you fall out, just laugh. It's all good. All right. And then we'll bring that down. Great. All right. Now, a little bit more for strengthening the lower, your feet, our toes. We'll bring our arms up to our shoulder height, and as we do that, we'll come up onto the balls of our feet. Lift up. You can do it with one hand and grab the chair if you want. And then we're going to come all the way back down. So we want to get all that height, as high as we can. When you're up here, squeeze and then down. Nice. One more time. Lift up nice and tall. Get as tall as you can. Think about that ribbon coming from your crown. And then when you're ready, focus, focus, focus. Nice and slow. And then we come back. Let's stay up. Strengthening those muscles that are holding you up. We go off to the other side. And let's come down. It's all good. All right. Shake out. Great. And one more moment here. Now that we're standing, we have more weight on our feet, more so than we did when we were sitting. So from here, now lift up your 8 small toes and just drive that big toe as hard as you can into the floor. Push. You can do it. Push. So important for balance. Your big toe is also important for walking, for balance, for like propelling you forward. Press now. Press those 8 toes into the mat. Lift, or the floor. Lift up your big toe. One more time. Push your big toe in. Big toes. And lift your big toes and push the 8 toes in as hard as you can. Great. Now, looking on the floor, see if we can spread them as far as you can and just place them on the floor as wide as you can. And then go ahead and wiggle your toes. Okay, great. Now we're going to start in and we'll do some work with our resistance bands. Okay? So, you have 2 right there? Yes, 2. Let me get one more. You have yours, Betty? I don't know what I did with it. Oh, okay. All right, excuse me. Just getting people set. That's not yours, but here you go. All right. All right. If you're at home, if you have resistance bands, that's great. We have them here. We use 3 different colors. The lightest color is usually the least resistance, and the darkest color is the heaviest with the most resistance. Okay. So, and if you're at home and you don't have bands, that's fine too. You can do the exercises without them. And we'll move from upper body to lower body just to give our muscles a break. So we will start though with exercises for our shoulders. Okay. Shoulder joint is a vulnerable joint, but it's so flexible. It has so much range of motion. Like we use it, brush our hair, reach for something, pick something up, throwing a football, or even like an arch, shooting an arrow. All these things need our shoulders, and so we need to keep the muscles around our shoulders nice and strong to just stabilize and protect the joint. So this first one, we'll use a lighter color band. This is much harder than it looks. So, and we'll be sitting on it. So we want to make sure it's even first. Okay. And then you're just going to sit on it. So I just put it on the chair. And it's pretty even here. Take your time. So we'll do the movement before we use the bands. So let's hold our arms just like this. They're right along our side. The upper arm stays next to your body, and the lower arm is parallel to the floor. We have a right angle here. Okay, so just imagine your arms are just hooks. We're not going to change the angle here. So all we do is bring our navel to our spine and just activate this whole area around. So it's like strengthen these muscles as we sit. Okay, now crown of the head to the ceiling. You want to relax your neck, relax your jaw, and all we do is just lift your arms up. Nice. First we do it without the bands, just so we can practice. So we get the correct movement. Nice. So when you're up here, your arms are shoulder height, and your forearms are always parallel to each other and parallel to the floor all the time. So now we bring them down. We'll do it one more time without the band. So lift up and slow. So these movements are also safe because they're extra slow. We're not like lifting and lowering. No, we take our time. Okay, so let's make a little ball with a band, and we'll put it in our fist so that it just goes out from the bottom. And we never want slack. Okay, so we don't want to pull it yet, but we want it nice and taut. Okay. And that's just so that we don't have momentum. Momentum is like boom. And we don't want that. That can cause injury. So nice fist here, nice and tall, relax your neck, okay? And just bring your arms out and lift. Bring your elbows to the side, and then we're gonna bring them down. Nice. We keep that right angle there, and we do it again. We lift for about maybe 4 to 6 counts. And we lower. Maybe if we can lower a little slower. So lift, relax your neck. Don't use your neck for this. And down. When it gets to the point where you really can't do another one, keep looking at your forearms. We want to keep them parallel. And down. This is called lateral shoulder raise. And when it's hard to do another one, work your way up and then lower slowly, counting from 15 to 0. Not like 15, 14, 13. Like 15 Mississippi. Lifting up and down. Relax your jaw. How you doing, Betty? Good? Try it one more time. Try it one more time. You can do it. Lift. How you doing? Okay? Good. And down. Just notice your form. I'll just go down next time. 15. So 15, 14, 13, 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 3, 2, 1. Okay, good. Yep, shake out. And move your fingers, because sometimes we grab that band so... All right, great. And now we'll move to our legs. We can just keep the band here. We can take it out from under us, whatever you want. And we'll move to a darker color. It doesn't matter what you use, blue or gray. I'll use the gray. So we work on lower body strength. You can use the gray. The first one is just a leg extension. So we'll just extend the leg and bring it back. Extend and bring it back. So now we take the band and we put it underneath the arch of your foot. If you have shoes, make sure you put it toward the heel, because if it snaps off, you want it to go underneath and not from the top. Okay. And then we can just bring our arms back here, and we'll just bring that band in and just push it out. When you extend your legs, squeeze. Squeeze those muscles to your bones, and then we'll bring it down. And bring it out. Nice. Bring it down. Bring it out. This is number 4. Squeeze. As we bring it out, squeeze. Just hug all your muscles to your bones. And bring it in. And 5. Squeeze. And 6. Squeeze. 7. Nice and slow movements. Squeeze. You feel it? 8. Squeeze. Hold it there. Hold it there. Squeeze. Squeeze as hard as you can. Hold. But not hold your breath. Just breathe and release. Okay. We'll do the same thing on the other foot. Good. So we're going to lift, squeeze, bend, and bring it down. And squeeze. Squeeze. And 3. Squeeze. And 4. Squeeze. 5. Nice and slow. Squeeze. Squeeze. 7. Squeeze. And last one. Let's bring it out. Squeeze. Hold. Keep breathing. Keep breathing. Squeeze those muscles. Hug your bones with them. And release. Great. How do you feel? Good. Out of breath? Good. All right, we'll go back to an easier band. And we'll just practice getting some core work. It's not that we're gonna, well, I'll show you what we'll do. So we'll hold the band out. And maybe about 15 or so inches. And with a nice long spine, lifting the crown of your head to the ceiling, lean back. Keep your arms straight, come back up, and hinge at the hips forward. Lean back, come straight up, and then we go back. Nice, come back up, keep that band nice and tight. Lean forward, heart out.
Excuse me.
No problem. And we come back. And up again. Where do you feel it? The whole abdominal area? Good. Let's come back. We'll just do a couple more of these. Keep your arms out. Nice. Reaching. And come back. back. Keep your spine nice and tall. Nice. And last one. Reach, reach, reach. And come back. Nice. Ooh. Relax. Shake out your arms.
Thank you.
All right. So we'll stay up here with the arms, working on the shoulders, getting more range of motion and strength. So we'll keep the band where it was. You can even lengthen a little bit more if you want. Okay. We'll take our right arm and we'll bring it up as we bring our left arm down. So it's going to be extend. Stay nice and tall. Reach and reach. Nice and slow. The key is bring it back. Slow, slow, slow. We'll only do a few of these, I know. And the other. Pull, pull, pull. Reach up as high as you can. Get that diagonal there. And slowly come back. That's okay. That's okay. If this is too difficult for you, maybe go like this. We'll do one arm, hold it, and then just practice from here, lifting one arm, even just to the side. Just bring it to the side. And then bring it to the front, and then just bring it to the side. And bring it to the front. We'll do 3 of those with the other side, and then we'll see if we can go back for those who don't have difficulty. We'll do the other one about 5 more times. So bring it to the side. Nice and tall. And can we keep our arm more or less straight? Not locked, but straight. Bring it to the side. There you go. And bring it back to the front. And then bring it to the side. Nice. Let's bring it to the front. Okay. Shake out. We're going to bring the band back to the front. And we'll do 3 more on each side. So you can even, if you need to, lengthen it a little bit more, but we don't want slack. So always make sure we have that tension. All right, here we go. Reach up, down and up. And slowly, slowly, slowly come back. Other side. Lengthen, lengthen, lift. Crown of the head to the ceiling, and slowly, slowly, slowly back. And once again, slowly back. Take your time. The slower the repetition, the slower we do these things, the easier it is to gain strength. And after this, we have 1 more on each side. Good. Great, great. Even down, that's fine. And lift. And bring them back. Great, you did it. Shake out your arms. Okay, going back to our legs, lower body. We'll work on a muscle, gluteus medius, that when it's nice and strong, it helps to stabilize and align everything from your waist down. So we're going to be working on that now. So we're going to take a strong band. And you'll need room to cross it underneath your legs, so you might want to just move up a little bit on the chair. Make sure you're not going to fall off. We're nice and safe. And just place the band on your thighs close to your knees. Bring your feet together on the floor or on the mat. Great. And then underneath, we're gonna take it and cross it. Nice, Martha. Maybe you could. And we'll bring it up. All we're gonna do is hold it. So here again, relax, relax your neck, make everything around here active, and we'll open our legs like a book. So we open, even open the soles of your feet together, squeeze, and then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1.
Whoa.
Okay, so if the gray one, okay, if that's too difficult, let's change bands. Use the green one.
Use the green one instead, if you'd rather.
Okay, and let's do it again. We're gonna do a few of these.
Instead.
So, nice, take your time, stay up nice and tall, and just open. Bring the soles of your feet toward each other, squeeze, and then 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. And nice. And when we're all aligned, this muscle helps align everything. It helps us stay upright. So it's a great way, one of the exercises that we do that can help prevent falls. Nice. And again, open. How do we feel? Soles of the feet come toward each other. We open almost like a book. When we feel it here, all along your leg, then we squeeze. And 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Do 3 more. Ready? Open, open, open as wide as you can. Crown of the head to the ceiling, squeeze, and 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Woo! 2 more. Open, open, open. Squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, let's open. Squeeze. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Last one. Last one. You can do it. Here we go. Ready? And then we shake out our legs. Open, open, open. Nice. Hold it. Squeeze. Hold it open. Open. Hold. Keep breathing. 1 breath. 2. Keep breathing. And 3. And here we go. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. You did it. Great job. Woo. All right. Just shake out your legs if you can. Stand in a chair. Shake them out. Oh. Good. All right. We can bring our bodies back toward the back of the chair. We still want to stay nice and tall. Let's bring our arms down. Inhale, reach up nice and long. Exhale, hands together, and we go down. 2 more, just like that. Reach out and down. And last one. Reach out and down. Nice. Bring your arms out. Get them as long as they can. And let's bring them in and give yourself a nice hug. Hold yourself like a precious gift. And just take a few moments. Just hold appreciation for yourself, and we'll also let our breath rate come down to normal. Let our muscles reset for a moment. And hold yourself like a precious gift. And then we'll bring our hands to our hearts. May all beings in the world be happy and free. May those who are free help set others free. May you be filled with loving kindness, and may you be loved just as you are. Thank you so much for allowing me to guide you in this practice. Peace in the world, peace in the nations, peace at home, and peace in your heart. Thank you, and have a wonderful day.
Couldn't do it without you. My arm is killing me.
Yeah, no, it's working.
And if you're at home, thank you very much. And this will be on the Amenia Yoga Facebook page, Amenia Yoga YouTube channel today. Have a great day. Thanks. And see you next week, 9:20 on Tuesday.